Okay, so the key to forgive ourselves is to forgive others. So, what we need to do, what we need to practice, the message we need to send to our subconscious mind is that I forgive others. I love others. I accept others. I release my judgments of others. I give other people the benefit of the doubt. I don't assume the worst about others. This has to be done. This is a goal, but this is the mission. This has to be done every day as much as possible. We have to try to keep our consciousness aware of what we do so that when we aren't loving, forgiving, accepting, kind, generous, etc., we start to recognize, oh, I'm being that way and I don't want to be that way. So let me be better. Let me make better choices next time. And so by being conscious and doing this, we start to get into the habit of being kind to other people and generous to other people and overlooking their faults, recognizing we're all in this together, recognizing we all make mistakes, recognize we're not all at the same level of spiritual awareness. So some people are going to stumble more or be more frightened or be more angry. And the best thing is to say to ourselves, there's another way to look at this. I look at this person as my brother, my brother or sister, my eternal spiritual family. Everybody is part of the family. Okay, so, the spiritual family. Each one of us is important to each other, like a jigsaw puzzle with a billion pieces. But if you miss one piece, yeah, you don't have the whole. And we need everybody on board. So we have to be kinder to other people unconditionally without exception is the key to this. And this is the hard part. That's why we keep paying attention. But you can't make exceptions. You can't say, I'm going to forgive you, but not you because what you did was unforgivable. No, everything has to be forgivable. It must. That's the way it works. Otherwise, you're just subverting yourself and your abilities to attain peace and ultimately great joy about your life. You will hanging on to grievance, resentment, judgment, hatred, anger, unforgiveness hurts you. And it doesn't matter how justified you think you are in being unforgiving, you're attacking yourself and holding yourself back. That's the key. So, unconditionally means you try to accept everyone, no matter how they look, no matter what they say, no matter what they believe. You try to find a way to accept them in the humankind, and that some people have, are not as emotionally well balanced as others. Let's put it that way. I don't believe in evil. I believe that there is fear, and it is the fear that makes people do evil things. But deep down, there is no bad seed, there is no evil, there is no devil. It's just our ego. The devil is the ego of our own making. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's not who we really are, which is love. Love is all there is. That's the premise. So, forgiveness, acceptance, compassion, generosity, love. The kindness can come in the littlest of ways. You can give a check for $100 to somebody, and that's kind, but it's wild if you just hold the door for somebody, if you just smile at a stranger, and not in a weird way, of course. Yes, there's little kindnesses can have tremendous results. The butterfly effect. So many wonderful things happen, but it happens in here for you, and that's the key. The more you build a stable of kind acts, no matter who they are, no matter what people are doing, you find a way to turn the other cheek, to forgive, to accept, to love, to be generous and kind, and to try to elevate them to a kinder way of looking at the world. The more you do this, the more you send the message to your subconscious mind that you are worthy and good enough and deserving of forgiveness, acceptance, and love. And then it starts to happen and pour in, and you'll find yourself much more satisfied and joyous about life and about your relationships. Everything starts to look brighter, and things seem to work in a smoother way without a lot of friction and resistance. All right, thanks. See you next time.